So, Michael Bay has decided to redo the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, except for he's not going to make them teenage or mutant. They are going to be Ninja Turtles from outer space, aliens. A direct quote from Michael Bay on his site, it says, these turtles are from an alien race, and they are going to be tough, edgy, funny, and completely lovable. Michael Bay has also made the statement to fans saying to chill and relax on the topic, that they will enjoy the movie when it is out. There are a lot of fans out there that are going to be really, really pissed. A lot of them are actually expressing their opinions and their views right now on the matter. They're changing a storyline that's already been pre-existing. They're going to try to, or attempt to, completely rewrite the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. With all the information that I've gathered, what I've been able to decipher so far is that the turtles, they come from a planet where everybody else on that planet are turtles, just like them. They're not saying how they get to this Earth yet. If they're brought here or somehow accidentally they're shipped here, or whatever the case may be. But they're going to be turtles coming from another planet. Once they do get to our planet, they are supposed to basically resume their typical character role as the vigilante superheroes. Now they're probably not going to be living in a sewer either. From what I can gather, is it actually states that there's no more sewer living. So there's a lot of controversy just in that right there. Now the revised title, since they are going to be redoing the movie and they're going to be changing the major important facts on the actual movie itself, the movie is no longer going to be called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It is only going to be referred to as Ninja Turtles. Since they're going to be completely erasing the whole fact of is that Ninja Turtles were transformed by the ooze, that right there brings up a lot of questions in my mind and a lot of concerns as well. If there's not going to be any ooze, what is their motive or their drive to stop the bad guy? In all of the movies and the cartoons, almost everything was based off of the ooze. Brain, Shredder, they all wanted ooze for something or another to create, the Super Soldier Foot Clan, other creatures, things like that. So without the ooze, what is their characters based off of? And as well, would they be able to keep all of the other characters in there as well? We have April O'Neil. Will she be a key factor because she did meet them by stumbling across them one night? No more sewers, so that's out of the question. They're going to be mutants. There's no reason. They're not going to be mutants, so there's no reason why they should live in a sewer. Probably have a condo in downtown Manhattan, knowing Michael Bay. Then that also brings the questions of what about Splinter and Shredder? Splinter was their sensei who he found the turtles in the ooze, and he was cleaning them, trying to take care of them, and in that process he was turned into Splinter the Rat, who still took care of the turtles. He was their sensei, he was their mentor, he taught them all that they know and gave them their guidance. As for the bad guys, we had Brain and Shredder. Then there was also Bebop and Rocksteady that were created by Brain and Shredder. But Shredder's main purpose was to gather ooze, to gain control or gain possession of the ooze so he can make those soldiers, those super mutants. So without the ooze factor, what is left? In the early 80s, the Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as I should say, they came out. There was comic books. From comic books, they went to toys. From toys, they went to cartoons, into live-action movies. So we've already done this process. They're basically anybody that was growing up during the 80s as a kid knows about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, for crying out loud, we all grew up with them. We all had the toys. We all knew all of their names, the kind of pizza that they liked, and all of that kind of stuff. So, I mean, is it do you consider it right to just basically erase 25, almost 30 years of movie history just so that one person's idea, which personally I think is pretty stupid, so that they can rewrite it so that way that they can try to franchise without actually putting forth more effort? One of the reasons I found out why they're wanting to do a reboot or a remake on the Turtles with such extreme or drastic changes is due to the fact of they're trying to say that with the way the last one left off, it's almost impossible for them to create another one. They've done this with many movies, many cartoons, TV series, shows, everything. They've done it with everything. You're telling me that you don't have a couple of stoned writers out there that can come up with some kind of half-written script on a new movie that you guys can totally rework and make 1,000 other freaking movies off of it? I mean, come on. You sit me in a room long enough, I can come up with another movie based off of the last one, okay? It's not too hard to do. And for the fact that they actually have one of the original writers in collaboration on it, actually I think they're two of the original writers actually are collaborating on it, and they want to do this reboot, and they think that they've actually stated that doing this reboot is for the fans and not for them, when I honestly believe this is for them. If they wanted to do a fan-based Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, don't you think that they would keep it off of the original line, off the original plots, off the original everything that has already been pre-established? Instead, in my opinion, they are doing this to create a new franchise. Michael Bay's completely rewritten Transformers. Kudos for you, but leave the freaking Turtles alone. Rewriting them, making them aliens isn't going to make it better. It really, really won't. Changing the script, changing the history on them is just going to create lots of more frustration and tension. It's not going to take, it shouldn't be that hard to come up with script writing. I can do it myself. You don't need to pay billions and billions of dollars to these guys that are going to do it and take forever to do it. I think that they're just doing it for their own personal greed. Michael Bay probably sat down with one of the original writers and told them, like, hey, look, if we can, rewrite this script, rewrite the whole thing, instead of making them mutants, we'll make them aliens, then we can make 23 fucking more movies on it, which means you get more money, which means you get more paychecks, you get more famous, all that kind of stuff. Every single movie we do, you'll get money off of it because you're part of it. I think that's bull. That's a cop-out reason to make a movie. They're not stating that, but when you make the statement that we are doing this for fans, they're going to create it for the fans, and we're going to like it. That's more or less, to my mind, saying that this is what we're going to do because, well, I can do it. I can do whatever I want. I got money, so this is what I'm going to do, and you're going to like it. I'm not going to like it. I won't even pay the movie for it. Pay the money to go see the movie. I probably won't even see it if it comes out on cable. Now, if somebody were to give me a bootleg copy, I might watch it. But then again, I probably won't. I don't want the original from what I grew up as a kid to be erased. I don't want to lose all of that. To me, that was part of my childhood growing up. Yes, watching them back now, they are a little bit corny. The scripting, the writing, everything like that. But you know what? Sometimes you have to look back, and the originals, 75% of the time, the original is better. Okay? You just can't go in and change something that's already been pre-established. That's like going in and rewriting the Bible now, thousands of years after it's already been written. Come on, people. Alright, this statement here would be to, I guess, Michael Bay, Paramount Productions, all the writers. You guys say that you guys are doing this for the fans. You are creating this for the fans. Then why is it you're telling the fans to just sit, chill, and keep your mouth closed? If you were doing this for the fans, wouldn't you want fan feedback instead of just stating your case and then calling it that? You know, you're pissing off a lot of people. Really, you are, and it's over something stupid, something simple as a freaking movie. That's just like 10-20 years from now, somebody, you know, has some money and they think that, hey, I can make the Harry Potter series a lot better than it was originally. Would you go and see that? I wouldn't. You know, it's all these reboots and these remakes. Like I said, 75% of the originals are better than the reboot itself. So why shell out $20 if they make it 3D? Why are you going to shell out almost $30 a ticket just to go see this, when I can almost guarantee you're going to go home pissed off? You're not going to enjoy the movie, and if they were to make more of them, you probably wouldn't be into it, because it's something that you wouldn't understand anymore. If they were to make another movie off of where it ended off of, and people went to the theaters, yeah, you might have some controversy a little bit here or there, but at least it originated from its original storyline. It wasn't something that was already pre-established and then quickly rinsed out, washed. Okay, we're going to hack and slash half of this part, and they're no longer mutants, they're no longer teenagers, we're just going to have some Ninja Turtles from freaking outer space. Yeah, I mean, it's quite stupid, like, really. I mean, are your guys' minds like that really worn out, that shredded from coming up with all of these great movies, that you have to take something that's already pre-existing and just completely mutilate it so that you can get your next paycheck? I mean, really, where's the satisfaction in that? Alright, basically one more statement before I let you guys go. This is basically to, again, to Michael Bay and Paramount and all the other, you know, producers, you know, production company, whatever you guys are. I don't really give a crap. I am not going to see this movie, whether it's in the theaters, whether it comes out on cable. I will not watch this movie. I will not waste my time, my money on it. I will not let you ruin something that I've already, you know, it's already been pre-established, something that I have grown up with as a kid, being a comic book lover, cartoon watcher my entire life. I'm just not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction. I'm not gonna let you have my money. And anybody else I can convince not to watch this, I will. I think it's a complete waste of time, money, effort. You're ruining something that's already great. I mean, are you going to take the Mona Lisa, and are you going to, add a couple of lines to it? Are you going to fix a Picasso? I mean, really, people, it's already been established. You want to mess with it that much? I'm done. I don't want to see it. I don't want nothing to do with it. You can keep it. You can probably, you know what? You can make the movie, spend all of your money on it. Keep it to yourself. Don't release it to the public. Keep it to yourself. That way, you can actually hold your head up high when you go home. That way you can own your own $50 billion freaking movie and keep it all to yourself, because frankly, I don't want it. Would you consider what Michael Bay and Paramount Studios are doing would you consider it reinventing the Ninja Turtles, or would you consider it destroying the Turtles? Go ahead and leave your comments, your feedback in the section below. Leave your video feedbacks as well. I want to hear what you guys think.